Welcome to 4 Minutes Closer to God. My name is Doug. Today I wanted to talk about Satan and how we have named him Lucifer incorrectly. And so that comes through a history of interpretation and different languages. In Genesis 3, we get the Nachash, the serpent in the Garden of Eden, deceiving Adam and Eve and causing the fall, which then brought the curse. And so that fallen being, the heavenly rebel who wants to go against God, shows up in Isaiah 14 and Ezekiel 28. So there we get the account of rulers who are in those places, human rulers, who then are so arrogant and prideful in their countenance and in their abilities that they remind the writers of the divine rebel, who is the Satan. So we have in Revelation 12:9, the ancient serpent, the dragon, the one called the devil and Satan, is falling from heaven and is fighting a battle there. And so Isaiah 14:12 says, "How you are fallen from heaven, O son of the morning, son of the dawn." And the words in Hebrew are Hillel ben Shakar, which is really, and so Hillel ben Shakar came to us in Greek as Heosphoros, which is John Bringer. And so that also would reflect the idea of Venus. And then it goes into Latin. So we have Hebrew going into Greek and then going into Latin by way of the Vulgate and Jerome. And Jerome translated it as that Hillel ben Shakar as Lucifer, or the light bearer. But that was a lowercase l. And then in the King James, we get, "O Lucifer, son of the morning, how you have fallen from heaven," that idea. And so Milton in Paradise Lost popularized the idea that the name for Lucifer was given to Satan, and Satan then is our enemy. And so we have Satan is actually in the Old Testament a prosecuting attorney. So it is the Satan. And so that one in Job and in Zechariah is an adversary. He goes before God and says, "Hey, look at Job. If I do what I can to him, he will curse your name, God." And so God says, "Sure, go ahead and give it a try. He's my faithful servant." And so Satan there means adversary or prosecuting attorney. The idea is that Satan, that prosecuting attorney, overstepped his bounds. He transgressed in what he did to Job. And so God has set him aside with a destiny that is in the eternal fires of hell. And so the other name, devil, means slanderer or deceiver. We have that as in the Greek diabolos. And then there is the ancient serpent, the dragon. The serpent in Eden is the Nachash. We have other names for Satan as Belial, meaning lawless or worthless one. Sons of Belial are worthless or lawless people. Then we have Beelzebub, is a name of derision given by the Israelites to the gods of the area there. And so Beelzebub means Lord of the Flies, but Beelzebul means Lord of Dung, where the flies gather. So we have Lucifer as the light bearer or the morning star, and Satan is also called the god of this age in 2 Corinthians 4. And so we have a lot of different names, attributes. Shining One is an attribute. Hasatan is a job description, and devil is another attribute, but they have been given capital letters in Revelation 12. So we have Satan being a job description, probably many prosecuting attorneys in the Old Testament times becoming the one main prosecuting attorney who still in Revelation 12 accuses the brethren. And then we have the devil, so we now know who the devil is and attribute the name Lucifer to him, but actually he probably never was called that except in the King James, and who knows exactly what God would have called him except one of the El names, Raphael, Samael, Semyaza, some of those types of names would have been attributed to the being who fell, and we now call Satan as the adversary of God.